It's been kind of a lifelong dream for us to figure out a way to live more lightly on the earth. A few summers ago, we went down to Costa Rica and we stayed in a sustainable community, and we learned how to grow what you eat and learned about sustainable housing, and we thought that is something we wanted to do. So we came home and we decided we were going to make that change, and we started looking into building a house like this.
We met at our office and they brought their wish list, if you will, of things that they wanted to incorporate into the house. And then they also were building a future farmstead, so it really was based on having a zero energy house.
We loved the fact that it was low impact on the environment. It required very little energy because it's so well insulated. It fit really well with where we wanted to go in the future from a comfort point of view and from an environmental point of view.
We picked this particular area because there's a lot of sunlight. There is a lot of room to grow vegetables and grains, and it also afforded us a really nice place to site a house that has a nice southern exposure so we could take advantage of solar power.
What we've created here is a 3,400 square foot home. It's 4 bedrooms, first floor master, double wall construction. The walls in this house are about 14 inches thick. On the outside you have your rain screen, if you will, your siding, and then you have plywood. And behind that plywood, or on top of that plywood, we tape every seam. When we build houses like this, we don't let the roof rafters go past the plane of the building. We stop them there, and then we continue the air barrier around the building. So that's how you end up with a very airtight building.
Our house is entirely powered by electricity. There's no fossil fuels required. Our electric bills are minuscule right now. We don't pay any generation charges. We only pay distribution charges.
In this house, we used LED lighting for every single light. I don't believe there's a single incandescent bulb in the house. We used a lot of lights in areas like the basement and the closets that were on infrared, so that when you walk in, they come on and they stay on, and then as soon as you walk out, within 10 seconds, they turn off. Some of the key components that make up a house like this are renewable resources. So we have solar panels, we have geothermal system that takes energy from the ground and converts it either to heating or cooling. We have an ERV system, which is an energy and recovery ventilation system that takes fresh air from the outside 24 hours of the day and recirculates it back into your house. The water heater is a heat pump hot water heater. Their cooking is induction in their kitchen, so there's no combustion. They originally were going to put a fireplace in, and they eliminated that. This house has a basement. It's not part of the building envelope. It was purposefully left as that way because they are going to use it as a root cellar. It's
a very comfortable, healthy environment. There aren't very many fluctuations in temperature. You don't get as much dust, and so for people with allergies, that's also helpful.
Well, the windows that we use in this house are triple pane windows. They are tilt and turn. It's a European style, so you can literally turn the handle halfway and the window will tilt in about 4 inches, which is really nice for ventilation. So this type of window acts sort of as a two-way system for your house. We want to capitalize in the winter the sun's effects so that it heats your home, and in the summertime we want to de-emphasize it and keep sunlight out.
The Connecticut Zero Energy Challenge actually was very helpful for our process. We were able to go and look at what other people did and draw from that.
This is a long-term journey that we're on. The house is the foundational part. You have to have this, a place to live. There's enough space to grow the food that we want to eat. There's enough space to have the animals that we want. And if we want to do something else with the property later on, we have tons of room to grow.
What I try to explain to people, and what I think is important in energy efficiency, is that this is our planet, this is our place, this is where we live. There's no planet B out there. So we have to take care of the place we live. And I think that if you start with energy efficiency and less carbon burning, if you will, in our environment, I think that would make a huge difference. And I think it resonates with people when you talk to them about that.